Hey besties, hey besties, hey besties, hey besties, and welcome back to Crystal Guardian ASMR. So I thought I'd just jump on today and we could do a get ready with me video, as I know you guys do enjoy those videos. And I thought we could just make it into a bit of a whisper ramble as we go, coming out and in of soft spoken and whispering. So I'm just going to go through what I'd normally do when I do my skin routine and then my makeup. I'm also wearing like a really cute panda t-shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit awkward getting up without making lots of noise. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what my sort of normal routine is. And it hasn't changed much since I last showed you guys, but there's a few little things I do differently. So, like I've shown you before, Tesco's moisturizer is honestly one of my favourites, and it sounds ridiculous. It's like £1.50, and it used to be £1, but it actually works on my skin. No jokes. I really enjoy it. It's got a really nice sort of no fragrance, if you know what I mean. It's got like a nice, like no fragrance at all, but in a good way. It smells very clean. And that is what we want from a moisturiser. I don't really like when moisturisers are too fragrant. So if I can just find it, which I think I'm probably sitting on it, I then usually go in with my jade roller. So what I try and do is use this on my forehead, just up here. As you see, I've got sort of like fine wrinkles anyway. Always have done, even when I was smaller. But it's quite, this is like a really nice feeling, and I like using it after I've moisturised. Especially when it's super cold. I definitely go over the bits where I'm a bit redder as well. It also has this little one for your eyes. I don't always use this. That's if I can be bothered. But it's a really nice feeling. I got this for Christmas last year. Just a super lovely feeling when it's cold. Anyway guys, so my next product, I use my skin. I use the Aloe Garnier face wash as well. I'll have to show you guys at some point. But this is a niacinamide formula. 10% niacinamide, and this really helps with any repair to the skin, and if you have redness, just anything to do with blemishes basically, and you don't need much, it goes very far. So I'm just going to do a small drop onto my hand, and I'm just going to gently massage that in. I might go for one more drop just to do nose and around here. But as you can see, it goes a really long way. It just makes your skin feel so refreshed and new. Which, to be honest, I'm feeling a bit tired and exhausted this week. I need a holiday, if I'm honest. But my favourite thing to do is make a video. So here we are, making a video. To the chin now. There we go. So that should do us for the niacinamide. But honestly guys, if you have like acne or any bad spots or anything, or breakouts in general, niacinamide is your best friend. Mine was actually from Primark, but I'd persuade you to get it somewhere better. But it's not expensive at all. Superdrugs, Boots, in K-List, Ordinary. They're all absolutely fine. So now that it's all nicely massaged in, we have done the skincare side of it. I'm going to go and show you my makeup routine. So we actually have two primers here. So we have the, oh wait, this is the eye serum actually, which I don't always use because I'm lazy, but we probably should really. It's actually a really nice one. It's a Manuka honey, and Manuka honey is honestly a really nice product. A lot of these are actually from TK Maxx, which is, I know, I'm a cheapskate, but honestly I would not use things that don't work, guys. I've tried things that do work and don't work. So I think this is my most, I'd say, used primer. I think I have another one. Probably haven't got it in my box, but the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer is amazing. And what I do plan to do is actually get, when I've run out of my skincare stuff, I want to get some of the e.l.f. skincare line and do a little test and review for you guys. I thought that'd be fun because it's super cheap as well. And apparently the hemp, only one of you guys, one of my subscribers, said the hemp skin face wash is like heavenly. So, honestly, this e.l.f. primer just feels so good. It's just one of my favourites, if I'm honest. So good. Okay. So, sorry guys, my iPhone broke, so I'm actually using my Huawei phone. Not that I want to, but it's the only thing I can film on until I get my camera on my new iPhone. So we will be back to better quality. It's a bit grainy, but I wanted to jump on. So after we use that, we normally, I think I might go for the Dream foundation today, if I'm honest. So we only need a little tiny bit of this. I'm just gonna pop that, and if I had a beauty blender I would be using it, but I don't. I need to get some more. Like I said, I don't usually like wear a lot of makeup anyway, but we are going to go out for dinner, so I am going to do it this time. And I know this looks really pale, guys. I do have a foundation brush, but I literally hate them so much. I hate foundation brushes. Something I've learned as well is not to be too rough with your skin. Like, I used to be like banging it with my beauty blender, and I'm like, my skin's in a good place now, and if I start doing that, it makes it so red. So I'm not going to do that, actually. Anyway, just the process, guys. It's a bit pale for me, I know. But I'd rather go a little bit more up, brighter than darker, if I'm honest. Just because we can brighten that up. It doesn't look cakey. So, just going to have my herbal tea over here. A nice green tea today. My favourite herbal tea is the one with jasmine, because I think it has a bit of sweetness to it that counteracts the bitterness of green tea. But, oh, I had a haircut, by the way, guys. Do you like it? So, we have done the foundation, which is great. So, what I'm going to do now is actually go in with, it's not a setting powder, it's just a general powder, to be fair, but with one of my bamboo brushes, which is amazing. I love this brush so much. It's literally my favourite brush. So I'm just gonna tap that in a little bit like that, and then tap, 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 tap. Really don't need much of this. It's just a general sort of powder, just to set it in place a little bit. Okay, so that is the base. And now we're going to go in with my favourite bit, which is a little bit of bronzer. Anyway, while I do this, a little catch up. What have I been up to? Work. More work? No. That's literally what I've been doing. But I've been playing Pokemon at my local game store, which is super fun. As always, I need to get there nearly every week, so I love that. Which is lovely. So, like I say, we can warm this up. Oh, I've actually been doing a lot more gaming recently, which has been really fun, which is something I love. I don't usually get time to do a whole lot of it, but I've nearly completed Digimon Cyber Sleuth, so that is fun. A really fun game, to be fair. But as I was going to say, I've been playing the Digimon card game as well, which is actually probably more fun than Pokemon. It's getting up there for me. As you know, guys, I've opened Digimon on the channel. So I think the light I'm using is a bit bright, but you can see there's a bit more definition now in general to the skin. It looks a bit more 3D. I hate that when you just haven't got any bronzer on. And what I tend to do is just go down the cheekbones around here, a little bit like contouring. Just a normal kind of thing. Anyway, so every time I wear makeup, I swear my lips get so dry. So a little bit of Vaseline. This is the cocoa butter one. It is so good. Let's have a look anyway. So, I'm not very good at this, but this is something I do. And I have to be super, super careful when I do it. So, I get my eyebrow pen and I actually get it on my brush. Just gonna go like that. I'm just gonna blend out, but I'm gonna use my finger because I don't want any more product on it. So, just to you see the difference. I quite like that look, just a little bit more defined. Then. See, I only need a really tiny bit. This side's going to look lighter because I have the light that side, but we are going to just go in there a little bit more. And this is not how you should do eyebrows. This is how I do them. Like, I'm not a makeup guru, guys. I'm literally just, this is like a natural look for guys. If they to my makeup really, or anyone really, just me doing my makeup, honestly, probably don't take my advice. But if I had my brush, I'd probably brush 3 of them as well. They probably don't look as drastic in real life than they do in a video. No, they don't. I'm looking right out of the mirror there, but they just look really dark on this. This is funny, I look like a clown now. I love that for me. Yay, makeup guru. Anyway, so another thing I do tend to do, because my eyes are quite small, I have small eyes, like I've got closed eyes all the time, I just get a bit of my bronzer and I'm just gonna, which is actually one of my favourite things to do, and that I've always done, and I think it helps. This is like a really mild bronzer. It's like not got much pigment at all, but I do like using it in the crease. Excuse my face. Because it just opens my eye up a bit. Because I just have like little eyes. Little piggy eyes, as the bullies at high school used to say. Thanks. Love that for me. It's like, yes, I know. Not like I'm not aware. So, can you see how that just makes them a little bit? Just gives me a bit more definition. So, I don't think there is actually any more processes I really do other than that. I think we're all done. With my hair, I just use some of this sea salt and it gives it a bit of volume. But I also use volumizing powder. And when this dries, it'll go a bit curly. Just slick it back a little bit, bring this bit forward, and I'm done. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that was like somewhat interesting. If you have got this far, then don't forget to like and subscribe if you aren't already liked and subscribed. Liked and subscribed. I should be back with some role plays. Excuse me, I'm choking. Back with some role plays soon. So, and anything else you want to see, leave it down in the comments. Anyway, guys, I love you, and bye, besties.